Professional wrestling, like life, is a hell of a thing. People that you think are just gone for good, you never have to deal with again, for good or bad, sometimes make their way. And about a year ago, Hulk Hogan made his way back from TNA to the WWE around WrestleMania time. As, well, some people know, I know, I just think everyone does. It takes around a year for an action figure to be produced from beginning to end. Mattel finally got the rights to Hulk Hogan, and about a year later, there's this piece of awesome. The Defining Moments Hulk Hogan, the very first Hogan Mattel has ever produced. And tonight, we're gonna open this son of a bitch up.
Transition.
Took a little bit of time to get that sucker open. The Defining Moments package is some of the nicest that Mattel has done. But you know what? That's not why I bought the guy. I bought him for this. Hulk Hogan in all of his 1980s glory, ready for WrestleMania 3. Okay, this is my first time seeing it, just like it's yours. Totally unscripted here, people. Laser scan's great. It's very much a younger Hogan with a fuller face. Still has the thinning hair, which is kind of an odd setup. They've glued his silken locks to this scalp. But it looks all right. The sideways headband, which he's only used 1 or 2 times, but it's, well, it's not even like a classic look, but everyone recognizes it because that's Hogan. It comes right off. You just pull it off at the temples. It's very rubbery, which means that it'll attach back to his face fairly easily. Hogan has the original WWF belt that he took off of the Iron Sheik. This is the first time this has been printed, which means that this sucker right here will probably be on eBay for a little bit of cash. Also removable, as it should be, the Hulkamania shirt, showing that sweet new Hulk Hogan body. It's torn in the back. It's a very soft rubber, softer rubber than they've used for any of their previous t-shirts. Could be because of the yellow base, but most of the other snap shirts aren't as soft as this. Could be also because they knew that it was going to be coming off all the time. And then Hogan's wearing his cross. The sign of his faith. The sign that the giant ripped from his throat, which doesn't rip from his throat, and bloodied his chest on Popper's Pit. This one, however, you have to pull off underneath his hair. Still, not a real struggle. Body-wise, elite articulation, which we know pretty well. Ball joint head, swivel hinge shoulders, swivel biceps, hinged elbows, swivel hinge wrist, hinge torso, swivel waist, swivel ball joint hips, swivel thighs, dual hinge knees, swivel boot tops, and swivel hinge rocker ankles. This still, and I'll contend this with anyone, even better than Master Universe Classics, this is Mattel's best articulation model, and one of the best articulation models for 6-inch figures. More people should copy this. He's great, he's super imposing. This is obviously a new torso, new body, which granted they're gonna do for their first Hogan. The next Elite Hogan, though, is more of a current look with like the black, I guess sort of dress pants and the red shirt tucked in and the bandana. So, I mean, they made a whole body for Hogan, but it doesn't look like they're gonna overuse it. But this guy's gonna sell so much, it's not gonna matter. Paint's good on this one, like most Mattel stuff. His body, his trunks, his boots, they're all molded in the correct color with a few paint additions, which mean that if you were to, say, be like me and have him fight some guys in your real skull ring at home, he's not going to get completely scratched up and look ridiculous. Let's compare him to a couple of figures really quick. This is him compared to my custom Hulk Hogan that I've had for a couple of years now. Oh, it makes mine look so sucky. Just so amateurish. And then let's compare him to the man that this look is based off of for their match in WrestleMania 3. The Great Face-Off. Height looks correct, like dead on. He's even got the darker skin tone, not as dark as the hot dog skin that he currently has. He's very tan right now, grossly so. This figure is great. Articulation, moves very well. Put him in a lot of poses that Hulk Hogan probably never did, never would do. Maybe something like this, you know, or something like this, but it's whatever. Right now, he's in stores, mostly Kmart's, Myers, and Targets. I've not seen a lot of these hit Walmart yet, which they're not really known for getting defining moments anyway. His price point when I picked him up at a Myers was $24.99. I think most are hitting around that range, between $25 to $30. I know Kmart's currently having a sale that he's not a part of, so, I mean, if you find him though, it's a present in itself. So here it is, the Defining Moments Hulk Hogan action figure.